2, 1.
Hi, Catherine. How are you today?
Hi.
Okay, this is a new strategy that we're going to use. It has the same idea as the maps that we were using. This one's just a little more visual, and it has this that you can feel, and hopefully it'll kind of help you out.
Okay.
I kind of want to bring in your mom for this session. Is that all right with you?
Sure.
I just want to show her what we're doing and give her some tools to use at home with you as well. Okay, so Janice, why don't you come on in?
Let's see what you guys have been up to.
So we've been working on giving Catherine an object, and she has to tell me about the object to kind of find the word for it by finding out what it does and different things like that. This is just a tool to use. Each color bead means a different thing. Here's the sheet. So green would mean the category that's in. Blue is what does it do. White would be what does it look like. The wooded piece here, this is what it's made of. Pink is its parts. And then this is where would you find it. And then the question mark at the end with the red is just what else do you know about it in general. So obviously I don't expect her to memorize these, but if she could use this at home, just to have around in the house, and she stumbles on a word, then you can pull this out and work on it with her.
I think I might have seen this at my school before.
Yeah, this is actually a really good tool. It's not just for people who've had strokes and have anomic aphasia, but it could just be for general kids in speech pathology or anything. Okay, so I wanted to bring in kind of a more difficult object for you. So here it is. And you're going to go through each one of these and tell us about it, okay? All right, so why don't you hold this, because that's for you to use, and I want you to get familiar with it. The first one is...
Okay, green group, it is an electronic.
Okay.
Blue do, I can type on it, and I can use it to send emails. White, what does it look like? It is rectangular, and I think it's plastic. What is it made of? It's made of keyboard and plastic, and
What about this part, Catherine?
this is a mouse. So that would be the part to use.
Right.
White, where I see it at school, and I think we have one of these at home.
The last one is just what else do you know about it? Have you used this before?
Yeah.
Where?
At school and at home when I'm writing notes.
Good. So have you written notes on it at school when you were with your students? Okay. So you know what it is now, and you've went through all those things. Can you think of the name for this?
I don't know.
Okay. So when you don't know a word for something, I want you to use the tools that you've learned here to help your listener understand. So if your mom was with you and you couldn't think of the word for something like this object, what are you going to tell her?
It's something that you type on, and I use it to send out notes.
But are you starting to think of an object that she could be thinking of?
I'm starting to think of an area or some general things that it could be. So the more information you can give me, the better.
Can you give her the parts that it has?
It has a keyboard and a screen, and
Good.
I think this part is called a mouse.
That's right. So by now I would think that your mom would know the object that you're talking about. Do you want to tell Catherine?
Is it a computer? Right.
Okay, so the next time that you run into a problem where you can't think of a word, I want you to tell your listener that you're having trouble finding the word, and tell them that you're going to give them some information about the object, and you want them to try to think of the word, and then ask you if that's right. Okay?
Okay.
All right, great.